Students, today we are going to see how no sooner than is used in the sentence. You know very well about adverb clause. If you have seen that, adverb clause of time starts with when. Sometimes it can be started with compound conjunctions too, like as soon as and no sooner than. This particular sentence which has these two compound conjunctions, that sentence basically indicate the time of action in main clause. In the sentence, the expression as soon as or no sooner than is used to suggest that one action takes place or took place immediately after another action or situation. But for using no sooner than in the sentence, we have to make some changes accordingly. What are those changes that we are going to see one by one? See here in this slide, you can see rules to remember while using no sooner than. First rule says use no sooner in place of as soon as. If there is as soon as in the sentence, then at the place of as soon as we have to write no sooner. Otherwise, if there is no as soon as in the sentence, then we have to identify which is the first action, in which particular clause there is first action. After identifying this action, we have to write at the beginning of the first action no sooner. What second rule says? Second rule says using helping verbs. If there are any helping verbs, to be's, to haves, to be's helping verbs, am, is, are, was, were, shall, will, or to haves, have, has, had, or if there are any modal auxiliaries in the clause like can, could, may, might, should, must, etc. is given, then use it after no sooner. Next rule says write subject after the helping verbs like to be or to have or modal. We have to write our subject, whatever it may be. It may be a noun or pronoun, that we have to write after these helping verbs. And the next or last saying, use than between two sentences, that you know very well. It is for connecting two clauses we use than. Here also we have it has been observed students commit mistakes and they write then, then. We have to write than, then. That is correct. Now see examples. For this particular, you have to understand by the examples. Here the first example tells us as soon as the chutney is ready, the mixer will be switched off. In this sentence, you have observed there is already helping verb is given, and and as soon as is also there. So you have easily identified that this particular action is first. Instead of as soon as, we have to write no sooner, and after that the helping verb which is given in the sentence as it is. Answer would be no sooner is the chutney ready than the mixer will be switched off. You see that the chutney is a subject here, and that is written after helping verb is. In next sentence, as I had closed my eyes, I fell asleep. Here also helping verb is already given, had, and as soon as is not there, only as is given. But instead of as, because this is first action, we have to write no sooner, and the helping verb had as it is. No sooner had I closed my eyes than I fell asleep. In this way, we can change or transform the sentence by using no sooner than for these examples. Next, here in this slide, you will see use do or does after no sooner if the sentence is in the simple past tense, when it is given in simple past tense. For example, I will make an announcement as soon as I reach the office. This particular clause means we are talking about the first action, which is in simple present tense. As I reach the office. Sometimes that clause can be given at the end part of the sentence also. But we have to start with that particular action first in answers. See here in answer, no sooner do, I took do here, because there is no helping verb in the sentence, we have to borrow it. It is reach, so for that verb I took do here. If it would be reaches, then we have to take does. Exactly. Now see, no sooner do I reach the office than I will make an announcement. In this way we can convert that sentence. Then second is, you will leave when the match goes out. Here you will get an idea about that does, how does can be used. No sooner does, because our verb is goes. No sooner does the match go out than you will leave. In this way we can change or use do or does, borrow do or does whenever it is a need. Now see the next column, next slide says us about did, how we can use did in the sentences. Use did after no sooner if the sentence is in the simple past tense. For example, as soon as the sun rose, birds flew out of the nest. In this sentence we have to write no sooner did, because our verb is in past tense, rose in first action. No sooner did the sun rise, and necessary changes we have to make in the verb also, because we have already used did and make it past. We have to make that rose into rise. Then birds flew out of their nest. In this way, no sooner did the sun rise than birds flew out of their nest. In this way we can understand the use of did in the sentences. Now see the next slide, what it says. If there are any phrases or words like soon, at once, immediately, immediately after that, and at that moment, if these particular phrases are there in the sentence, we have to remove it. For example, when I went to the bus stop, immediately the bus came. Here we have to identify the first clauses of whens, where when is used. No sooner did I go, I have to change that went into go, and I have to take did, because our verb went is in past tense. No sooner did I go to the bus stop than the bus came. In this way we can change the sentence easily, and this is very easy topic to understand. I think so you have understood this concept well, and it will be helpful for you in your exam. Thank you very much for watching this video.